Hi and welcome back. All right, next items on the list we're going to talk about our on-the-go products because, most of us are on the go, going to work, picking up kids, whatever the case may be, we're in our vehicles going somewhere usually. So I want to talk about a couple of things about on-the-go products. First thing is our scent circles, very similar to the trusty little trees that we've all always had in our cars for many, many years. Well, Scentsy has their very own scent circles, and you can get these, hang them in your rear view mirrors, same way as trusty tree, as you can see the hanging pieces here. And I'm going to give you a little tip at the end about the scent circles. Next, we also have a next step up from that is our car bars. Our car bars usually last longer than our scent circles, and these guys last about 30 days. Just looking just like a Scentsy bar, car bar. Also, there is a rear view hanging mirror thing. You just can't see it's behind it. The next thing is our travel tins. Also can be used in small enclosed places, not necessarily even just in a car. Say you have a pantry or closet. This works great. These can be opened fully, or you can slowly, gradually open to allow scent out of this travel tin. My grandparents, my grandma is not big on wax, but she loves these travel tins. She actually puts them under her couches, different places throughout her house, and gradually opens them and opens them and opens them until she can't smell the scent anymore. So travel tins can be used in many different ways, not necessarily just in a car. The next item we have are our scent packs, and these are multi-purpose. I like these sometimes in my car because I do have an SUV, a large SUV. So putting these, I usually put 2 of these under the passenger seat and the driver's seat, and they last for 30 days or more, sometimes longer. Just depends on the scent that you have. Some of the lighter ones I've noticed I put in a simply vanilla scent, and that one didn't last as long as, say, apple butter frosting. That one lasted really long and was very, very strong. So, and these, like I said, do have multi-purposes, and we'll talk about another purpose for this one shortly, dealing with the kids' products. Another thing that these are used for, a lot of people throw them in their gym bags. So if you have smelly boys that have football or soccer, lacrosse, whatever the case may be, throw one of these in their bags, and the cleats and the socks may not smell as bad. We have one that's called Clean Breeze, and it smells like laundry, and it is amazing. I have quite a few friends that buy them for their kids and throw them in their gym bags for practice. Okay, so those are just some of the on-the-go products. We also have our room sprays. Room sprays, we keep one of these in every bathroom in our house because you never know when it's going to smell in there. So this is a concentrated spray. It lasts a very, very long time. So 1 to 2 pumps and your bathroom or any area that you may spray it in will smell amazing. But like I said, it's very strong, so you literally only need 1 to 2 sprays. I also keep one of these in my car. My husband does like to spray this. Sometimes he'll spray it down on the floorboards and stuff for a stronger scent. So this is another one that we do always have in our household. And our most latest product, which you may not have heard of, Scentsy recently came out with this. This was back in, I want to say spring of 2018, or it may have been fall 2017. But this is called our Scentsy Go. A lot of people had been asking for a product that used battery operated because they didn't like always having to use a light bulb to warm stuff. Well, Scentsy came out with this product. It's called the Scentsy Go. I'm not sure if mine's charged, but these are charged by a USB port, so just like you would charge your phone. They're not Apple, of course, but so you would be able to use an Apple charger, but you could use most of the other types of phones, like my kids' tablets chargers, they will charge this. But we have the Scentsy Go Solid, and then we have a Scentsy Go, I think mine's dead. But this one has a light in it. This was the original one that came out and was lit up. These ones are $50. But the Scentsy Go Solid lasts for 10 hours straight without recharging. And they automatically cut off on their own so your battery doesn't die. Like I said, I've had this in my car for a while, so it is dead. I haven't charged it for quite some time. But what these are used, they don't use wax. So what they are is they are scented bead pods. So inside of these little pods, there are little scented beads. And you can use one, just depending, like I said, I have an SUV, so I need more fragrance in my car to reach the whole thing. I use two. But like I said, you can use one. You can try one, see if it works. If it doesn't work, then of course, go with the two. Plop two of them in. They come two to a pod set. And then you'll simply just put your lid on, and there is a little fan button right here. You would simply click the fan, and the fan would start dispersing the fragrance out. These are great for vehicles, small areas. Now they're not going to work very good, like say in a large open room. These are really meant for a very small enclosed area, such as a small bathroom, like maybe a half bath. They also work, like I said, really good in vehicles, but for small areas. They're not going to work the same way that the wax works, but smaller areas, these are amazing. I absolutely love it. And like I said, we have them in the colors, so this would illuminate and has multiple colors. We also have it in a solid, which means there is no light, it's just a solid white one, and that's $35. This one that I'm holding right now is currently $50. So these are our brand new products, charged by a USB port. Super simple and great because most of us have USB port chargers in our vehicles now, so they're great for just charging on the go. So this is our most recent on-the-go product that we came out with. So those are some of just the on-the-go items that I wanted to discuss. Now I'm going to go into our children's line. We do have a kids line here at Scentsy. As I had mentioned earlier, I'm just going to go over some of the products that we currently carry. So I'm going to start off with our buddy clips. My kids are obsessed with buddy clips. I think they both have 3 on their backpacks currently right now, and I know they have more in their bedrooms. So each year I always buy them a buddy clip, and they usually make me buy them. I shouldn't say make, but they coax me into buying them another one, usually throughout the year. So this is one of our buddies. This guy is called Shoo Shoo the Panda. He is scented with Jammy Time. Now this guy, as you can see, here's the clip. You can clip it on anything. Currently have a friend, her husband has his in his vehicle. It's little Scout the Dragon. He is fragranced with wild watermelon. They're all fragranced differently. Now these ones you cannot put anything in to make them refragrance. What I do suggest, say you're not smelling it so good, if you keep your container or get a plastic bag. Stick these guys in a plastic bag and that scent will come back. But I have buddy clips from when I started in 2016. My daughter has one and it still smells to this day. And that is Candy Dandy, and we no longer even have that scent. So, like I said, these last a long time. So that is our buddy clips. And we have quite a few different ones. You can check those all out on my website. And we also have for our littlest ones, what we call our sidekicks. And our sidekicks are interactive toys for babies. This one is scented with Newborn Nursery, but I believe most of them now are scented with Jammy Time. And it's a nice, soft scent, reminds you of a baby, which is the reason why they're scented that way. But as you can see, like I said, as you can hear, they have crinkly legs and they have crinkly arms. They also have the teething rings on the ends for babies, and they're just extremely soft and cuddly and great for little ones that may not be ready for a buddy clip yet or a large buddy. And so next I'm going to talk about our large buddies. If you remember from the first video, I showed you Mickey Mouse. Well, I'm going to show you another buddy. This one is Calypso. Our buddies are only while supplies last. So this guy, unicorns are a big thing right now. And last year around February, they came out with these guys. They sold out within 3 days. Less than 3 days, these guys were gone. So these buddies are, as you can see, a full-size buddy. They range anywhere from $20 to around $30 to $40. So it just depends on how big they are. We have some that are a little bit smaller, and so they'll be on the lower range of the $25 range. But these ones range in prices, and they are while supplies last. So we never know when they're gonna go, when they're gonna come in. So, I mean, they'll send us a thing that says, new buddy coming tomorrow. We have no idea when they're gonna come, and we have no idea what they're going to be until they are released. So these are always special edition items. If you want one, you gotta snag it while it's there because you never know how long it's gonna last. But how these guys are scented, you're probably thinking, hey, how are they scented? Because they're so big. Well, these guys are actually scented with our scent packs. So remember the scent pack I was telling you about and there was another use for it? Well, these scent packs have beads inside of them similar to the ones that I was talking about in the Scentsy Go. And all you do, simply pop one of those in the back. There's a little zipper pouch usually. You zip it up and you're good to go. Fragrance. So these are some of the products that we have. I'm also going to show you some in the catalog that I don't currently have on hand. Like I was telling you, the Winnie the Pooh products, those are also, these guys are sidekicks, similar to the one that I showed you of the pig that was scented. These ones are scented with 100 Acre Woods. And then another product I want to show you that I don't currently have for our littlest of guys are our blanket buddies. These guys are also scented, but again, they're just the blanket buddies with the little plush head and the velvety blanket on there as well. So just a few of the different products. But that's all I have for our kids products. Just stay tuned and I will go over our next product, which include our laundry, clean, and body line.